Hardworking Royals. Kate Middleton channels Rosie the Riveter as she dons blue overalls and a hard hat to visit Port Talbot Steelworks with Prince William. The Duchess of Cambridge donned a hard hat and safety goggles as she joined Prince William at Port Talbot Steelworks today. Always ready to get stuck in, Kate, 38, ditched her 349-pound Hobbs coat and wore a blue and yellow overall coat over her Zara dress as she toured the Tata Steel plant. Kate and William, 37, took part in a discussion with Tata executives and union representatives before spending time with employees in the plant's hot strip mill and training academy. The couple looked deeply interested as they toured the control center and learned more about the inner workings of the plant from works manager Carl Banfield. Tata Steel made headlines in November last year when it announced it would cut up to 1,000 UK-based jobs as part of a 3,000-strong reduction across Europe. It was the penultimate stop on a busy afternoon of engagements for the couple, which saw them visit RNLI Mumbles lifeboat station, near Swansea, and meet well-wishers on a walkabout by the seafront. They also visited an ice cream parlor, where they met local families, and Kate was surprised by two of her prep school teachers. The day ended with a visit to Bulldogs Boxing Club in Port Talbot, which helps children who have overcome adverse experiences and mental health issues. Kate Middleton made such an impression on a little 6-year-old at a boxing club in South Wales that the girl insisted on showing her around. Little Brooke briefly took the place of the chosen chaperone, one of the coaches at the community club, to the delight of the royal mom. Kate and Brooke first met at a team-building game called gutter ball, where participants have to coordinate and work together to get a ball to move along a line of gutters and into a box. But when that was over and Kate, and husband Prince William, moved on to the next part of their visit, Brooke dragged her willing charge off elsewhere. She decided she wanted to be their Royal Highness's guide. She took the Duchess to see where she does coloring and pointed out the outside space we have. She did a great job at it, Samantha Fox, project manager at Bulldogs Boxing and Community Activities in Port Talbot, explains. The community boxing group helps kids gain confidence and fitness through sport and also provides games and support for looked-after children and those who have been referred to them by family doctors to help tackle issues like children's anxiety. As she spoke with some of the youngsters, after bumping fists with their gloved hands, Kate would periodically put her hand on their shoulder or stroke their upper arm sympathetically, while both of the royal couple asked questions of the children and their backgrounds. She engaged so well with them, Fox adds. One of our young people hadn't been out of the family home for 3 years before coming here and taking part. There are a lot of people with anxiety, but they made them feel relaxed and so at ease. She adds that the royal couple were helping break down barriers in talking about mental health, especially in deprived and challenged areas like industrial South Wales. They are amazing. People need to speak out more about it. There is a taboo still and people still find it hard to talk about or understand. It's fantastic that they are bringing awareness to it. They are coming into communities like this and meeting people, some of whom have real issues like anxiety or young people who may self-harm. They are here today doing the exercises and joining in with the young people on their level. Soon after arriving on the 4th stop of their day in Wakes, Prince William talked to a youngster about channeling his anger in the right way. I have got anger issues and this has helped me with losing my anger, Logan Golding, 14, said. When I am in a situation and I want to fight, this has helped me not to be aggressive at those times, Logan explained afterwards. Logan, from Pontarddulais, 10 miles away, has suffered a series of tragedies as he lost his father Darren last year and grandfather and personal trainer in recent years. It's important to train it off, William said of the boys' difficulties. We all have to learn the tricks of how to deal with anger. Coach Simon Warren says, he was interested in how the boys got into the sport and what it's done for them. Some were saying it has helped channel their aggression. Some of them come from challenging backgrounds and this has also helped them improve at school. William kept looking over his shoulder, hankering after getting into the ring to have a go. And the couple had a laugh with each other as they talked to the group of boys. He was asking about the skill sets needed to take part, Warren adds. and she said I think he's secretly keen on doing it. On the way out, the couple were given mini boxing gloves for their 3 children, Prince George, 6, Princess Charlotte, 4, and Prince Louis, who is 2 in April. Thank you so much. Love these, brilliant. George is already eyeing up the punch bag. Start them young, a delighted William said. And their parents got a set of gloves too, and some pads used for sparring, for when William ever gets his wish to get in the ring. Earlier in the day, Kevin Alford and Denise Evans Alford, who taught Kate, Pippa and James Middleton at St Andrew's Prep School in Pangbourne, Berkshire, travelled from their home in Carmarthenshire in the hope of seeing their former pupil on her visit to Mumbles. The Duchess exclaimed it's such a small world after seeing her old teachers outside the ice cream parlour. Mr. Alford, who remembers the Duchess of Cambridge as part of a wonderful class of girls, said, "It was wonderful, she gave us so much time. She said it's such a small world, and she hadn't expected to see her ex-teachers in Swansea. We saw her last when she and Pippa came back to school to visit James, she was 14. We haven't seen her since then. Obviously we've been following her career. She was in a wonderful class of girls and they got on so well together." Mr. Alford said he enjoyed teaching Kate and the other pupils in her class so much that he asked to do so for an extra year. Both teachers said how much Kate had liked her time at the prep school. "She loved it so much," said Mrs. Evans Alford, who taught. "We had such a fantastic time there. She was in my netball team and Rounders team. She was wonderful. She hasn't changed a bit at all, you can tell. Pippa and James were wonderful too." The Duchess, who went on to study at Down House in Marlborough College, appeared equally thrilled by the reunion and smiled broadly as she spoke to the teachers. She told the couple, "I want to instill in my children the life I had at St Andrews." Continuing a recent High Street-style streak, the Duchess of Cambridge wore a £349 navy coat by Hobbs over a vibrant red dress from Zara for the outing. She unusually bold accessories for today's outing, plumping for a scarlet clutch bag and a £90 red and pink scarf from favourite label Beulah London. She finished the outfit with her trusty Stuart Weitzman boots and a pair of earrings from Esprit. Meanwhile Prince William opted for a smart casual look, pairing navy chinos with blazer in the same colour. Underneath he wore a pale blue shirt and a bottle green jumper. Well-wishers braved the chilly seaside temperatures to welcome the couple to Mumbles, which overlooks Swansea Bay. On their arrival, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge beamed and waved to the gathered crowds as they made their way towards the RNLI's Mumbles lifeboat station. At one point, in a rare show of public affection, Kate placed a hand on her husband's arm as they strolled along the boardwalk. The subtle gesture was later returned by William, who gently guided his wife along.